Hello, welcome back to Rada. My name is Beast, and today we're back with LOVEPICAL-POPPY. Ghost people. Callum got a fucking headache, so that's not happening today, of course. I don't know how long we'll be recording today. I have to get up early tomorrow. And again, I have to sleep after. I still try to keep it around an hour and a half a day. I do have some people want to play some with after this. So yeah. Anyways. Finally get to our destination where we continue to yap about cosmetics. What kind of surprise? The stream ambush flashes in my mind. Don't tell me she was actually secretly recording me this whole time. What's that supposed to mean even? Oh. What are you doing here? Why are you here? Who's assistant? Is you using our relationship as content again? That's did you come all the way here just for this? Your plans didn't just happen to line up by coincidence or anything that day? Wouldn't it have been better for you to just come with us from the get-go then? You sure have been full of surprises lately, haven't you? Also, can it really be called a day that we have a third wheel with us? No, but seriously, sorry about all this. Well, the fact that you had to come all the way over here. So good to know, I guess. Kinigawa and I start walking as Ukai follows closer behind with the phone on hand. My first date is being recorded. Sure as hell didn't expect this. I can't let this bring me down. I have to do my best for Kinigawa's sake. So, you're saying that I can just be myself? Such as? Got it. Just make it clear what when the time comes. To be honest, this still feels less like a date and more like a shoot. Continue walking as the camera keeps rolling. The place Okai ends up pointing the camera at turns out to be a bubble tea cafe. Wait, a bubble tea cafe? They're still around? Still closed down once the fad came and went. So why are we following me? So yeah, thinking what you mean. At least let me pay. So I managed to get permission to film inside the cafe. Well, this blockhead seems to have already started digging in. Wait, why are you recording me? Should you have her record you first?
順番なんか後から何とでもなるからいいのよ。とりあえずまずは男目線からの感想が欲しいわ。
Okay, let's see. The last I had Boba was with Suzuka. Sure takes me back.
おばあちゃんのおはぎじゃないのよ。そういう抽象的なのじゃなくて、もうちょい具体的に。
There's a lot of boba in this drink.
それは当たり前じゃない。
I mean, for a drink, there's a ton.
これ分類的には一応スイーツなのよ。
I feel like it's a bit expensive for what it is, but if you take into account the amount of calories, it might not be that big of a deal overall.
なんか感想が全体的に小賢しいわ。
男目線だからかな。
それにしたってって感じよ。こんなこと考えながらじゃスイーツ楽しめないわ。
I mean, I sort of expected this, but she's taking this way too seriously.
まあ、これもこれで新鮮な感想なのかもね。
Soon you're gonna show me how it's done.
ポポンタ、カメラこっちに。
はーい。
Isn't the mic gonna pick up that loud ass slurping? I wonder if that can also be dealt with in post. So at the flip of the switch, Kitagawa starts a review.
タピオカ飲むの私も久しぶり。ちょっと前はどこ行ってもお店あったよね。ブーム過ぎてもまだやっててくれるのってたまに飲みたいってなった時ありがたいんだよね。
So she's starting off by sucking up to the cafe, huh?
どれどれ、それじゃあ。
She puts the thick straw in her mouth and starts sucking up her pearly milk tea. And after just taking a single sip,
これこれ、この味。この甘さにもっちもちなタピオカの食感。ちょっと黒糖も入ってたりするのかな。口の中に残るんじゃなくてスーって広がっていくみたいな甘さ。それにタピオカの食感。あ、結構大粒。しかもいっぱい入ってるし、これであの値段はすっごいお得かも。
well, reactions are so exaggerated it doesn't feel like a single lie has come out of her mouth. She's probably putting on a persona and then channeling her honest opinion through it.
やばいこれ。久々だからかな。全然止まんないかも。
みゆちゃん、全部飲んじゃいそう。
だって美味しいんだもん。さっきこいつが言ってたみたいにお腹には結構溜まっちゃうからおかわりってわけにはいかないけどね。
Well, so she did get what I meant by that.
ってことで今でもタピオカ飲みたい人、ここ超おすすめよ。
Kikava points at the cafe and Okai follows her hand with the camera. Holy crap, so this is what it means to sell a product. Our next stop is a department store. It's a big chain store that sells everything from food to clothes. There's also one near the dome. The next shoot starts as soon as we're done shopping there. I don't think this is a old background. Yeah, there's a similar looking store in Making Lovers, but it's not the same. Next shoot starts as soon as we're done shopping there.
ほら、これがさっきちょっと話した化粧水。男女兼用だし質もいいし何より安い。
How are you supposed to use it?
朝顔洗った後につければいいのよ。塗りたくるんじゃなくて優しく抑えるみたいにね。
Not exactly, I don't get it.
こんな感じ。
Kind of reaches from her cheek without any moisturizer on her hand. And just like she said, she starts tapping them once, twice, thrice, and so on. That's also getting recorded, isn't it?
と、こういうの解説する動画出したりしてもいいかも。その時は男も女も要チェック。実演用にこいつも連れてくるから。
Huh? Wait, can you use me for yet another video?
本当にそういうの撮るってなったらね。もう顔出ししちゃってるんだし抵抗はないでしょ。
Well, I guess it's better to know about it now rather than have it sprung on me at the last minute. News about this relationship is slowly but surely making its way around the whole world anyway. After walking for a bit, we stumble upon a jewelry kiosk.
あったあった。
あれかな、みゆちゃが言ってたアクセの店。
そうそう、ここが本命だったのよ。
That's news to me.
あれ、そうだったっけ？
今期間限定で人気のデザイナーさんのアクセ出してるんだよ。私もそれ見たかったんだ。
See, so that's what you tagged along today. That's why you tagged along today, huh?
よそげなのあったら買っちゃおうかなって。
取ってくれたお礼になんかプレゼントするわ。
そこまではいいよ。
Real shit.
遠慮しないの。
Go on then takes Kai to the kiosk.
ほら、これならポポンタに合うんじゃないの？
へへへ、そうかな。
あと、これとかもなんか雰囲気ぴったり。
へへへ、そうかな。
他には、あ、これとかどう？
へへへ、そうかな。
An NPC or something? I guess girls really do love jewelry after all. I'm zoning the fuck out. I don't know. I'm tired. But okay, filming us throughout the entire date. Managed to somehow enjoy the rest of it.
お疲れ様でした。
今日はありがとね、ポポンタ。
こっちこそありがとうだよ。結局アクセ買ってもらっちゃったし。
一番安かったやつだけどね。
それでもありがとうだよ。次にどっか行くときつけるね。
そうしてもらうと嬉しいわ。
じゃあまたね。ママリン、お先に。
Just fucking zoned out. Alright, thank you for today. There we go. I don't know why I just completely missed that the next line had already appeared. By God, I really am tired. Guy starts walking back to the dorm with a spring in her step. To be honest, I probably should be heading back too, but I spent just a little more time with Kinagawa. Our date was pretty fun. Getting to see Kinagawa take the recording seriously was pretty amazing. However, to be honest, I would have liked to spend more time alone with her. Oh well, so it goes.
さてと、それじゃあこのままちょっと歩く？
Where are we gonna end the day here?
私の中じゃ全然なんだけど。さっきまではポポンタもいたけど、今からは二人っきりじゃない。せっかく会えたんだから、そういう時間もちゃんと欲しい。
You know what? I was thinking just the same thing.
同じね。それじゃあちょっとブラブラしましょう。
I'd like that. No real destination of mine. We walk hand in hand around town. There's no one in particular where you want to go, right?
うん、全然。八乙女と一緒にいられればそれだけでいいわ。
How dare she say something so damn cute?
こういう何気ない時間を好きな人と一緒に過ごす。それがあんたの存在を一番感じられて一番満たされる気がするのよね。
I agree, to be honest.
まあ私はそう思ってんだけど、あんたは目的なしだと嫌？
Of course I do. Getting to be with you is more than enough.
じゃあしばらくこのまま。
We walk around town while holding on to each other and acting all lovey-dovey. We may have no real goal in mind, but that's how it makes it feel even more like a real date. getting to be together turns out to be really... turns out to really be all we need. However, time really is so sad and fleeting in the end. What are you planning to do for dinner, Kinagawa?
どっか寄って食べてくのもいいけど、この辺なら選び放題だし。あ、
What is it? Did you just think of somewhere you want to go?
店で食べるのやめ。久々にあんたの作ったやつ食べたい。
You say that makes me feel things as a dorm mother, you know. It's a bit different from when she says she loves me, because what I'm feeling right now is closer to motherly love. Wanna head back to the dorm with me then?
何言ってんのよ。それだと二人っきりになれないし。私の部屋に来て作ればいいでしょ。
It's good, and that said, do you have enough stuff to cook with in your apartment?
あ、
And have you been eating since... What have you been eating since you moved out of the dorm?
案件の時のお弁当とか、コンビニのサンドイッチとか。
What are you, 20-something bachelor?
同じような若い女もいっぱいいるわよ、絶対。
Of course I want to fulfill her wish right now, but I'm not really sure exactly what she has at home, so it's a bit hard to know what I could even make.
あ、たこ焼きプレートはあるけど。
What do you have for that of all things?
友達呼んでタコパした時買ったのよ。
Alright, how about we make some takoyaki then? Though I'd struggle to say it'll actually be representative of my culinary skills.
あんたが作ってくれればそれで満足よ。なんなら一緒にやって初めての共同作業って感じにしてもいいのよ。
That doesn't sound bad at all. Right. There's stuff to make takoyaki, and then she probably also has a kitchen knife and some bowls at the very least. Azuman! Also, my H-scene senses are tingling. This day is gonna end with them clapping, isn't it? So we stop by a grocery store to get what we need and make our way over to the apartment where I got ambushed just the other day.
そんじゃ2人だけのタコパスタート。
Is it really a party if there's only 2 people?
私がパーティーって言ったらパーティーなの。ほら、生地作って焼いて。私具入れるから。
Alright.
あ、やっぱりやめ。いいこと思いついちゃった。プレート半分ずつ使ってそれぞれたこ焼き作ろう。具入れるときはお互い見ないようにして、でそれを食べるルール。
That sounds interesting.
タコ以外の具も買ってきたしね。
We got cheese and sausage among other things. Even things you wouldn't usually think of, like umeboshi.
具入れるの私最初ね。
Alright, I'll go after you're done then. As we continue making sure to not look at what the other stuff they're not yaki with, we begin to fry them up. We then split them up accordingly and start to dig in. Kinagawa, I can see a tentacle coming out of this one.
大きく切りすぎちゃったのよ。てかあんたたこ焼きにレンコンなんか入れるのね。
Yeah, because they're great and go with ponzu.
こっちはもしかしてホタテ？
If you did that one in butter, you'll get an explosion of flavor.
なんかソース以外が合うやつばっかりね。
Aren't most of the ones you made stuffed with pickled red ginger?
多い方がいいじゃない。
Wouldn't it be better to only use it to enhance the flavor, though?
いっぱい入ってる方がお得でしょ。愛情のつもりでたっぷり入れたんだから。
Well, when you put it that way.
何よその反応。変なのは入れてないんだけど。
Why's there chocolate in this one?
ああ、デザートのつもりで作ってたのに当たったのね。でもチョコならこの生地にも合わない？
It's more that it doesn't work with the pickled red ginger. I'm getting assaulted by a paradoxical mix of spice and sweetness.
愛情のつもりでたっぷり。
You saying that doesn't just magically make the mix work.
愛情表現なのに。
I'm going to be in tears right now. Our personalities got to come out just as our differences in taste did. The takoyaki party, as filled with back and forth, said it was. Turned out great. We ended up eating every last piece. I brew Kinugawa some tea and then bring it over to her. There you go.
ありがとう。
Cup in hand, I sit opposite to Kinugawa. It's because we just ate takoyaki, but I feel strangely calm right now.
ちょっと何してんのよ。
Did I do something wrong?
座るなら私の隣でもいいでしょ。こっち来なさいよ。
Yeah, I got it. I get back up and walk over to Kinugawa. As soon as I sit down, she nuzzles up against me.
これでオッケー。
Some of my neck is locking up. Unpleasant. We sure have gotten close lately, haven't we? Physically, I mean.
嫌なの？
Of course I do. Though I do think you should try to keep it in mind while recording.
別にそんなこと考えなくてもいいのよ。それが今のありのままの私なんだから。
Well, I guess you're fine. If you're fine with it, I can't really say much.
そうよ。特段文句言われてるわけでもないんだし。てか、今は動画の話はパス。あんたの存在だけ感じさせてほしいわ。
Yeah. Kinugawa starts to lightly rub her shoulders against me. It tickles a bit, but in a good way.
今日、ほんと楽しかった。昼もそう思ってたけど、二人きりになってからもっとそう思っちゃった。
Glad you feel that way.
あんたは？
I'm Sam, of course. I'm feeling that way right now, even.
私と同じね。
Continue to stay as we are, with silence as our only companion. Honestly, it feels kind of amazing.
誰かと付き合うってこういう感じなのね。
What do you mean?
なんか幸せって感じ？
Yeah, I getcha.
で、それが今もまだ大きくなり続けてる。彼氏ができるとこんな風になっちゃうのね。いや、彼氏うんぬんは関係ないか。多分八乙女相手だからこうなってると思う。
Because it's me, huh? Really happy to hear that. Naturally, reach my hand over and pull her in by her shoulders. I'll be even closer to her.
やば。もっと幸せになっちゃった。多分今の私、キモい顔になってる。
No, you don't. You look as cute as you always do.
ほんと？
She looked right at me with pleading eyes. Of course, I returned her looking kind. Okay, maybe not exactly as you always do.
ほら、やっぱり。
I don't mean that you look gross or anything, by the way. Don't get me wrong. If anything, you look even cuter than usual.
まっすぐ見ながらそんなこと言わないでよ。幸せな気持ち、マジで止まんなくなっちゃう。
With each word she says, I feel my sense of self-control break little by little, and I'm pulling her even closer. Naturally, I bring my face closer to hers. As if it were the most obvious thing to do in the world, we lightly exchange our first kiss. Our lips probably only touched for a few seconds. And yet that instant feels as if it lasted an eternity as we part our lips.
キスしちゃったわね。
Yeah?
ちょっと紅生姜の味した。
Well, it's because you stuffed your takoyaki with it.
そっか。私が紅生姜味の唇にしちゃったのか。なんか、あれね。足りない気がするわね。
What do you need?
紅生姜の味が。
End up kissing Miu again. Our lips stay connected for even longer than last time.
もう一回。
Aren't you gonna end up wanting even more after one more time?
何回でもしてよ。あんたの存在。もっと感じさせて。
Oh, you. Prepare yourself for every eventuality. Our lips meet again and again. I can't hold myself back anymore. Before I know it, our breathing becomes ragged. You know what? I'm just already going to do this.
これダメ。足りなくなっちゃう。
Let's keep going as long as you want.
多分キスだけじゃ無理。
Kirigawa slowly gets up. She then turns towards her bed.
多分だけど、明日からまたしばらく直では会えなくなるでしょ。
Yeah, probably.
じゃあ、その間、寂しくならないように、もっとあんたの存在、感じさせてよ。
She then lightly reaches her hand out, just like she did when she confessed to me. I then take hold of it and we slowly make our way onto the bed.
さすがに、二人乗ると狭く感じるわね。
This is technically still fine. Like, yes, there's a whole lot of panty on screen, but it's technically still fine. Like, yes, you can tell those clothes are not staying there for long, but it's technically still fine.
奮発してダブルにしとくべきだったかしら。
Anyways, this is going to be an HC now, so I'm going to be skipping this. Hope you get it. So yeah, see you in a bit. Alright, they appear to be done fugging. So, at least one of them's still naked. So I'm going to keep it going like this. Lay down on my side and nuzzle up next to Kinugawa.
行った後にくっつかれるの、こんな幸せなのね。
Probably feels warm to the core. Transition screen. I'm gonna keep it up for now. Okay, this is a few days later. It should be fine again. A few days after I became one in mind and body with Kunagawa.
仕事終わった？
Yep, for now at least.
じゃあ、あとはいくらでも私と一緒にいられるってわけね。今日はどうしよっかな。またあんたの部屋に行ってもいいし。
You really have been coming over every day, haven't you? After all that talk about moving out.
だってあんたの顔見たいんだもん。
Didn't you yourself say that we might not be able to see each other for a while? Well, we've been seeing each other every day for that very same while. That's right, ever since that fateful day. After that old fiasco about me being busy on the regular, she's made it a rule to come over all the time. Are you sure this isn't affecting your schedule or anything important?
ちゃんと管理してるから心配ないわ。確実にあんたと会える時間は確保してるもん。
I told you before that I didn't want to end up making a mess out of your schedule.
別に乱してなんかないわよ。私は私の好きなように生きてるだけ。
Jeez, well, the person in question is insisting on it being fine, then I guess it's all's well that ends well, or whatever. Also, aren't we going to see each other tomorrow anyway? Have the day off, when we even talked about going on a date now?
でも、今日も八乙女に会いたかったんだもん。
Sure knows how to act like a brat. Also, kind of feels like she's gotten even clingier since that day. Swear Kutagawa. Hmm?
どうしたの？
Oh, no, it's nothing. Started going out, we've had sex, and we're even seeing each other almost every day. For some reason, we're still calling each other by our last names. Hey, Kutagawa. Actually, no. Miu. God, I feel weirdly bashful calling her by her given name. For a reason, it does have a nice warmth to it. She also She's also probably happy about me calling her by her. Why does she look so grossed out? To be honest, this was the last reaction I would expect it out of her.
八乙女には悪いんだけどさ、今までと同じで絹川って呼んでよ。
What's my reaction? Can I just call you by your given name?
名字で呼んで。
It sure seems weirdly set on that. It's a bit early to call her by her given name, as if.
てかさ、そんなことより明日の予定話したいんだけど。
She's clearly trying to avoid the elephant in the room. Does she really hate me calling her by her given name that much?
放課後なんだけど、謎解きイベントあんのよね。
Puzzles, huh?
しかもカップル限定。
God, I'm getting sick of this. Seems her weird reaction earlier was just a cover-up.
興味ある？あるわよね。
Well, I'm not interested. I've never participated in one.
私もしたことないわ。
So it's not like you like it either.
別に謎解きしたいんじゃないのよ。カップル限定って言うんだから行ってみたいだけ。あ、それと撮影可能ならなんかネタになるかもなーって。
I see.
ってことで、明日放課後になったら迎えに来て。
No. Can we just meet up somewhere on the way? The event is probably downtown, isn't it? Is there any reason for me to come get you?
来てほしいの。
あ、お母さんがみゆちゃん怒らせてる。
今度は何したの？
Stop butting in at just the wrong time.
ちゃんと迎えに来てよ。来ないと嫌。
Fine, got it. I'll be sure to go pick you up. And so the following day. They sure let me in with no fuss this time. It's because of how many times I've already come here before, but they treat me as someone related to school from the second I arrived. So now I'm just waiting around. Wait. So now I'm just waiting around like I was told to, but coming here sure brings me back to the sports competition. But they received the baton from Kinugawa and then dashed off at full speed. You sure looked happy about it. I was surprised when she even went as far as to hug me. But we've gotten way closer physically since then. Glad I couldn't even imagine us going out like we are now.
いたいた。
ああ、あの人？
インスタライブの。
I guess that kind of goes without saying.
お待たせ。
No, Kitagawa. Wait just one gosh darn minute. He's not alone. Guess the girls with her are her friends.
どうも。
みゆちゃんの彼氏さんですよね。
Oh, I'm a boyfriend, yeah.
インスタライブ出てたの見ましたよ。
みゆちゃんのこと大好きだーって。
Stop it, I'm dying of embarrassment just thinking about it. Actually, her friends watched the stream that I made. Could it be that my approval rating... Could it maybe be that my approval rating is on the higher end of the spectrum?
そりゃ、私のフォロワーとか友達には知られてるわよ。だから迎えに来てもらうついでに軽く紹介しようかなーって。
みゆちゃん、うちらに見せつけちゃうとか言ってたんですよ。
で、せっかくだしって思って。どう？私の彼氏。
Hey, don't get that close to me to hear.
ラブラブちゃん。
まあ、インスタ見てたら分かったけど。
Why am I getting my arm hugged by my girlfriend at a girls' academy? This was wrong on so many levels.
あ、ママリンだ。
ポポンタじゃない。
Why'd she have to pop up too?
ママリン？
あーしたちのママリン。
パパじゃなくて？
それだとなんかヤバく聞こえない？
ママリンはママリンだよ。
I feel like things are about to spiral out of control very quickly. Hey, Kitagawa, shouldn't we get going already?
ああ、そうね。イベント始まっちゃうし。
今からデートなの？
そうなの。
またサプライズで撮影する？あ、言ったらサプライズになんないよ。
今日は大丈夫よ。二人の時間を堪能してくるわ。
マジでラブラブ。
もう見せつけなくていいって。
Yep. This feels super wrong. We leave school with me feeling self-conscious from their comments. Kitagawa hugs my arm as we walk to our destination.
はあ、満足満足。友達に彼氏自慢できたしね。
Do you really want to do it that bad?
実物を前に出すだけでも自慢になんのよ。
Actually, wait, is there anything about me that's even worth showing off in the first place?
ならないわけないじゃない。あんた、そんなに自分に自信ないタイプだったの？
Well, it's not like I'm particularly insecure or anything, it's just, you know...
堂々と胸張ってりゃいいのよ。あんたは鬼怒川美優の彼氏でーすって。
Yes, it is a point of pride, but I feel all flustered even thinking about that. Oh, I guess I am happy that you think I'm worth showing off. Still, I think I get it now. Why you made me come pick you up today and all that. You want to show me off to your friends, yeah?
それはついでって言ったじゃない。来て欲しかったから呼んだ。それだけよ。
If anyone else heard that, they'd probably think she was just being super selfish. How to me, that's the most adorable thing she could possibly say right now.
なんだかんだ怖いのよ。私。
What?
あんたと会う時間が減っちゃうのが。今日あんた休みでも、私は登校日だったでしょ。
So it made me come pick her up so we could spend even more time together?
そういうことよ。で、呼んだおかげで今があるって感じ。
He smiles, pure joy in her eyes. It's so lovely that it makes me feel like I should do this every day.
本当はイベントとかどうでもいいのよ。あんたと一緒にいられるだけで十分なんだし。
Want to just head home together then?
それはそれでもったいないじゃない。せっかく来たんだから謎解きもやってくわよ。
Alright, got it.
どんな感じなのかはわかんないけど、多分簡単よ。
You're confident by knowing nothing.
この私にかかれば何だってできるわよ。それに八乙女もいるしね。もしもの時は頼りにしちゃうかも。
She really is completely different than when I first met her. It almost makes the fight we had back then seem like a joke.
ま、頼るまでもなく溶けちゃうかもだけどね。私が外見だけの女じゃないってのを改めてあんたにも見せてあげるわ。
Don't you know that I'm well aware of that by that point?
絶対分かってない。もっともっと私の知らない一面見せて夢中にさせてやるんだから。
Don't you know I'm already super enamored with you?
嬉しいこと言ってくれるじゃない。
She proceeds to get hard stuck on the first riddle. We arrive at the puzzle-solving event as she continues to hug my arm.
平日なのに結構来てるわね。列で来てるし。
As a bunch of people are stopping by on their way home from school too. Of course, since it's a couples only event, every single one of them is a male-female
受
pair.
付はこちらです。身分証のご用意をお願いします。
Alright, let's get in line, shall we?
そうね。
Even while in line, Kinagawa refused to let go of my arm. I feel like we're getting even more looks than when we were at school. Notice that most of the other couples are only holding hands. As I continue to focus on that fact, we finally make it to the reception desk.
二人です。
はーい。では身分証のご提示とこちらの書類にそれぞれのお名前のご記入をお願いします。
Guess we gotta sign too. After showing my driver's license, I turn my eyes over to the form. See, so it's a consent form of some kind.
こういうの書かなきゃいけないのね。
Take a pen from the receptionist and quickly jot down my name. Looks like Kinagawa was also done. I wonder if she's signing it like she would something for a fan. Look over in a small bout of curiosity. When I do, I see in the name box Kinagawa Yumeka written in adorably clean handwriting. Huh?
書きました。
鬼怒川ゆめかさんですね。
はーい。
Huh? Huh? Yumeka? Who the hell is Yumeka?
ほら、八乙女は書いたの？
Yeah.
そんじゃ提出。
Gawa takes consent form from me and hands it over to the receptionist. I mean, I guess it makes sense. She did say not to use the real name, so the name Miu is probably made up.
はい、ご署名ありがとうございます。それではご案内いたします。
だって、行きましょう。
Kitagawa takes hold of my hand as the receptionist starts walking. And so we make our way into the venue.
「結構簡単だったわね。なんかホームページには子供騙しの簡単な謎じゃないから名探偵になったつもりで来いとか書いてたと思うけど、カップル向けだったし難易度落としてたのかも。それに撮影も全体的に NG だったし。どうしたのよ、さっきから黙っちゃって。もうちょっと感想とかないの？
Hey.
な？
I don't remember anything about him in the slightest. I was too shocked by the bombshell dropped right before we went in. Like, damn, I can't remember shit. I just want to confirm something real quick.
何よ。
You are Kinagawa Miu, right?
は？何言ってんのよ。鬼怒川美優が世界に2人もいてたまるかって話よ。
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just asking because you wrote Kinagawa Yumeka in the consent form.
ああ、あれ本名。
So Miu's just your stage name?
芸名ってか活動名？
Why is she being so chill about this? Wasn't she the one who was going on and on about getting me enamored with the parts of her that I don't know? I sure have gotten enamored with being completely lost at this point. So, if I've got this right, you're not Miu, but rather Yumeka.
いや、そうだけど。
So, I haven't known your real name this whole time.
だって言ってないもん。言う必要だって感じなかったし。
I am in utter disbelief my girlfriend hasn't been Kinagawa Miu this whole time. Has anyone else out there actually gone out with someone using a fake name or what? I was completely convinced that was a real name. I mean, everyone around us calls her Miu-chan or Miu-cha.
さすがに顔と本名を一緒に出して活動はしないわよ。それに、まあ、名前あんま好きじゃないし。
Yumeka?
そう。ぶっちゃけあんたに呼ばれた今も微妙な気分。
It's a nice name though. Rolls off the tongue real nice.
嫌なものは嫌なの。だからあんたも鬼怒川美優って認識で OK？
I guess it doesn't really. I guess it really does bother her quite a bit, huh? Despite it being such a name and all, such a nice name and all. I get it. Can I call you Miu then?
ああ、でもあんたにはそう呼ばれるのもなんか嫌。
But why?
だって活動名で本名じゃないわけだし。大好きで大切な彼氏に違う名前で呼ばれるのも微妙。
Oh, so that's what you reacted that way the other day. What am I supposed to call you then?
今まで通りでいいわよ。鬼怒川って呼び方、それなら私的にも違和感ないし。
That's the same as always, huh? That's the same as always.
何よ。なんか文句あるわけ？
Well, no, it's like she's a completely different person now. I might just be imagining things.
何よもう。本名言わなかったのがそんな気に食わなかったの？
Nah, that's not it either, I think.
じゃあ何よその変な態度は。
I feel like there's a disconnect here. Yeah, that's it.
だから今まで通りでいいって言ってるじゃない。今まで通り愛してくれればいいの。
I could just scream that in this place for so many people. Actually, wait, no, that's the kind of person Kinagawa is. Right, Kinagawa is Kinagawa after all. Just let myself get carried away over some, like not having known her real name. Nothing else has changed, as she's been saying. Right, got it, same as ever. Up until now, yep.
本当にちゃんと分かったなのかしら。
I do. Alright, this conversation's over. Come on, let's get going. Where do you want to go next? Grab something to eat?
そんなの考えてないわよ。
Kagawa starts walking without holding onto my arm all on her own. Did I fuck up? That's probably the first time I've seen her act this way since we started dating. Chase after her, but flustered and start walking beside her as I catch up. Hey, Kagawa.
何よ。
Holy shit, she's pissed. Probably because I brought up the whole real name thing. Sorry.
何について謝ってるの？
For bringing up the name thing.
それは別にいいわよ。てか、この話題終わりって言ったのあんたじゃない。
Shit, I'm only making things worse. In moments like these, it's best to try and suck up to the person. Anyway, please forgive me.
ちょっとやそっとじゃ治りそうもないわね。
I'll make you anything you want to eat.
食べ物で釣られると思ってるわけ。
Am I just adding oil to the fire?
注がれすぎて火柱上がりそうよ。
This might be more down than I thought. It's been a while since I've seen her like this, so I feel myself get all worked up. Better do something quick. Please, God, give me an answer. Alright, I've got it. If she's not in the mood to forgive me, there's only one thing I can offer. Please, Kitagawa. I'll do anything.
なんでもねえ。
Oh, her expression changed. At the same time, a terrible air starts emanating from her. Did I jump to that option too quickly?
そう言われたらさすがに沈下しちゃうわね。
But by anything, I mean anything that I can do. You know that, right?
別に不可能なことさせようとか考えてないわよ。さーて、どうしよっかな。
She definitely has something in mind already. Order me to do anything that comes to mind.
命令なんかするつもりないわよ。ただ、まあ、おねだりみたいな感じになりそう？
A favor? I'm proud to say, but I don't have a lot of money.
マジで自慢になんないじゃない。大丈夫よ。なんか買ってほしいとかじゃないから。
Quickly slithers away right against me. She then puts her mouth right next to my ear.
エッチしたい。
Huh?
聞こえなかったわけないわよね。今から私のこと。
Is that really it? It's more like a favor for me more than anything.
で、どうなの？何でも言うこと聞いてくれるって言ったわよね。
I'm not against it in the slightest, just, is that really it?
だって愛してほしいんだもん。エッチしたい、エッチしたい。今すぐ。なんならこの場ででもいいわ。
Okay, I feel like that's a bad idea. We're outside.
じゃあ今から私の部屋行く？正直そこまで我慢できる気しないけど。
Guess we better get walking then. I've also started to feel myself get swept up by a request.
あ、そういえばだけど、ちょっと行ったところにラブホあったわよね。
Love Hotel. Now you mention it, I think I remember seeing it too.
私の部屋よりそっちの方が近いし。せっかくだから行ってみない？
Even though you're dressed like that, you're in your uniform, will they even let you in? Are they gonna stop you at the door?
実際行ってみないとわかんないじゃない。それに。
She gets on the tip of her toes and gets close to my ear again.
制服エッチしてみたくない？
I so want to do it. God damn it.
返事しなくてもいいわよ。ちゃんと顔に書いてあるから。もし入店拒否されたらその時に考えるってことで。
Sorry. I don't know why I did that just now, but felt the need to clean that. Postpone the inevitable. Right, yeah. Feel my desire pierce the heavens from her sweet whispers. One stay to Luskidagawa grabs me by the hand, and we start heading to the Love Hotel. Transition? Oh yeah, I remember that Love Hotel. I remember this Love Hotel. This Love Hotel looks very, very familiar. Question's just from which one? Which one could it be? It's not the Making Lovers one. The Making Lovers one looked different. I don't think they ever went to one in Sugar style. Maybe I'm just stupid. Weirdly enough, yeah. To be more precise, there was no one at the reception desk. All we had to do was select the room we wanted from a kiosk.
それにしても、こんな感じなのね。
It's quite different from a normal hotel, yeah.
なんかお風呂とトイレが見れるようになってるけど、これ意味なくない？ラブホ来たらどうせ一緒に入るだろうし。
Well, some people go separately, I guess. Not sure though.
私たちは違うわよね。ほら、バスタブも広いし、余裕で一緒に入れる。
If you're okay with it, I'd love to go in with you. Taking a bath with my girlfriend. Has a nice ring to it.
まあそれはすることしてからなんだけどね。
Like take a shower or something?
気持ち的に浴びてる余裕ない。八乙女だってそうでしょ。
Kinagawa's gaze goes right to my crotch. Oh boy.
そんな大きくしちゃって。
Oh boy.
さ。
Oh boy. Well, of course, I mean, I'm gonna fuck you in your uniform. There's no way in hell I wouldn't get this turned on over that.
そ
Fucking
こ
weirdo.
まで白真で言わなくていいじゃない。まあでもそんな喜んでもらえるなら私も誘った甲斐あったかしら。
Kinagawa takes hold of my hand, and so the two of us get up on the bed. And see you after the H scene! Okay, we're technically out of the H scene, but I already saw the next CG, so I'm not gonna get rid of the text box yet. After having tired ourselves out, we collapse naked on the bed. Satisfied now?
だいぶね。
I can look at your face now, right?
聞く前からとっくに見てるじゃない。いくらでも見つめてもらっていいわよ。その間私も同じようにしてるから。
Silence falls as we look into each other's eyes. All we can hear is the sound of the
自
AC.
分のベッドじゃなくても案外落ち着くものね。多分あんたが一緒にいるからだろうけど。
So your heart doesn't race around me anymore?
そんなわけないじゃないの。あんたからどう見えてるかはわかんないけど案外ドキドキしてたりするのよ。まあそれ以上に楽しいから気にならないってだけ。
That's so.
今だって同じよ。あんたと一緒に横になってドキドキしてて楽しい。
Glad to hear that.
そっちこそどうなのよ。私と過ごす時間ドキドキして楽しい？
Doesn't just race, it goes ballistic.
私が何するかわかんないから。
Yeah. Like you dragged me into this love hotel in your school uniform.
で感想は？
How about what?
制服エッジの。
I want to do it again if we get the chance.
正直じゃないの。
Well, it's not like I'm gonna be asking for all the time. I just think it might be nice to do it once in a while.
マンネリとかするのかしら。今のところそうなる気は全然しないけど。
I've only done it once
こ
though.
れから何回しても何年付き合ってもよ。あんたとのエッチは絶対に毎回新鮮。
Despite having no real footing to stand on, she sounds full of conviction.
これエッチだけの話じゃないわよ。多分あんたと過ごす時間の全部が新鮮に感じるわ。今こうしてる時だってそうだもん。
The first time at a love hotel, my first time in a bed this big.
ええ、こんなに広いベッド初めて。実際に横になってみて発見もあったしね。
What is it?
シングルの方がいい。だって距離が近い感じするから。
As he says that, Kinugawa snuggles up against me. Our sweaty skin sticks together, bringing us even closer.
こんな風に。
You could spread out more on a full bed, though.
くっつきたいって思ってるのくらい察しなさいよ。
Nah, don't worry, I get it. I start to lightly pet Kinugawa's head. Feel her whole body slightly tremble as my pets tickled her.
やば、こうしてるのマジで幸せ。離れらんなくなりそう。
I was well stay like this until checkout then.
それはダメよ。一緒にお風呂入るって言ったし。
Right, forgot about that.
もうちょっとしたらお湯張ってきて。
Yeah, roger that. After cutting for a while, just as she said, we entered the bathroom together. I hugged Kinugawa from the back, stretched my legs, and slowly submerged us into the bathtub. Transition screen. A few days after my date with Kinugawa on the weekend, we should be fine again. She apparently had something to do today, so she couldn't come by the dormitory. Which is why after I got done with my work for the day, I took a nice long bath.
そもそも出会いがないからな。マッチングアプリ使えば。
やりもくの男多そう。
After I'm done, I noticed that some rumors are still hanging out in the lobby.
お母さん。
What's up? You still up, huh?
ちょっとだべってただけ。
うちらもみゆちゃんみたいに彼氏欲しいねって。
I see.
ああ、別にお母さんがいいってわけじゃないよ。お母さんはお母さんだしね。
異性として見れないっていうかね。だからごめんね。
Why did you have to point it out and apologize? I feel like I just got turned down despite not even confessing. Right, since they're talking about Kinugawa right now. Do y'all want to hear a secret about that girl?
秘密って何？それ、うちらも聞いていいこと？
Because I've got their attention now. Turns out Kinugawa Miu isn't Kinugawa Miu.
は？
Kinda feel like I channeled my inner Okai by saying
ミュ
that.
ウチャがミュウチャじゃないって？
Saying that Miu is just a fake name. I think it's her stage name, something like that. Her real name, something else.
いや、
And,
そんなの知ってるし。
なんだ、もっとすごいこと聞けると思ったのに。
Wait a second. Huh? You guys know already? Did you all already know that her real name was Yumeka?
知らないわけないじゃん。テストの答案とかでも見るし。
逆になんでお母さんが知らなかったの？
She was only hiding it from me. Does this maybe have to do with her not liking it when I call her by her given name?
でも前から変だと思ってたんだよね。ミユちゃん、なんでお母さんにも呼ばせないのかなって。ああ、それうちも思ってた。彼氏にだけ本名呼ばせるのなんか熱いしね。
そういえば基本みんな下の名前で呼ばないよね。
だって知り合った時からミユちゃんだったし、今さらゆめかちゃんって呼ぶのもなんか違和感。
It looks like they've also realized they're also realizing a few things themselves. Oh, that might just be because it's finally been put to words. Why doesn't anyone call her Yumiko?
なんでって、みゆちょって呼ばれる方が本人的にいいみたいだし。
Yeah, I guess so.
なんで名前で呼ばせないか気になってるとか。好感度不足じゃない？
あんなべったりしてるのにそれはないでしょう。
まあ別に気にしなくていいんじゃない？みゆちゃがみゆちゃであることには変わんないんだし。
Yeah, I guess.
女はミステリアスなとこがあった方が魅力出るしね。
Don't talk down to me now, young lady.
あ、兄さん、ここにいたの？
あ、すずちゃん。
What's up, something happened?
明日、お父さんがここに来るって。
Come again? Why did the game like freeze the blink animation right as she was giving the bedroom eyes? I'm uncomfortable. After the topic shifts over to our family and moves somewhere more private with Suzuka.
なんか、星屑さんにお礼のご挨拶しに来るみたい。息子と娘がお世話になってますって。
Why did that good for nothing of a father say? Why did that good for nothing of a father say anything about that to me?
お兄ちゃんに申し訳ないって思ったのかな。何か文句言われるかもとか考えて。
You did let him have it yourself though, right?
言った。
So, how did he react?
へこんでた。
Let's see, did you ask him how he managed to pay back his debt? If I remember correctly, he said something about his new venture hitting it off.
一応聞いたけど教えてくれなかった。なんか言いづらそうな感じだったけど、別に犯罪とかしてるわけじゃないって念は押された。
Saying that just makes it sound even more sus.
とりあえず明日また来る前に私に連絡するって。
Is he avoiding me?
でも星屑さんと会うの萩部屋でみたいだよ。お兄ちゃんも働いてるって言ったらその時に会うって。
Let's see, so he isn't completely avoiding me. Actually, that just sounds like he's too ashamed to see me. That might be why I reached out to Suzuka instead. Could you message him again tomorrow?
大丈夫。連絡あったらすぐ教えるから。
So, tomorrow, huh? Now that I know he's coming, I probably won't be able to just take it easy. Better tell Kinugawa about this. she just shows up the next day immediately with like a fucking box of chocolates. I have come to greet the family. When Suzuka goes back to her room, I call Kinugawa.
お父様が来る？
Yeah, so I'm really sorry, but tomorrow is just not.
私も会いたい。てか会わせなさい。
Didn't expect this reaction from her. Just so we're clear here, he's coming to see Hoshikuzu. You'll probably just be getting in the way by busting in and introducing yourself as my girlfriend. You do know that, right?
でも息子の彼女がどんな女なのかお父様的には気になってたりするんじゃないの？
I haven't told him anything about you yet, though.
そうなんだ。私は単なるセフレってことなんだ。
I never said that. I really do love you.
へへへ。ならいいわ。
Fucking Minhella. Stop flip-flopping like that, please. Well, I can only hear her voice right now. I can easily imagine what sort of face she must be making.
ともかく一回会わせてよ。
I mean, she'll probably just keep insisting no matter how many times I tell her no. That's just how she is. To begin with, I'm not really sure if even I am gonna get to see him.
ねえ言っていいでしょ？
Yeah, please come then. Just keep in mind that I'll introduce you to him after he's done talking with Hoshikuzu, okay?
オッケー。そこは大丈夫よ。ご家族にご挨拶。
I just hope she behaves herself and doesn't do anything weird. He just enters Honey Bear. Hey guys, this today's stream, I'll be meeting my boyfriend's dad. He just stands off to the side like, what is she doing? So the day finally arrives. That's night, actually. And if it's about tomorrow being the day that arrives now, that's still 16 minutes. Yeah, it's probably more like 15 now. Not 16 anymore. Okay, maybe I overestimated that about a little bit. Still 44. Am I actually going to be watching for this to turn 45 now? Yes, it just did. I literally did the second I said yes. So the day finally arrives. I already read that one. I'm a billion.
メイクは大丈夫だし、髪も。あとは第一印象。笑顔で。
Kinagawa came to the dorm first thing in the morning. That is to say, with too much time to spare.
いきなりお父様って呼んだりしていいのかしら。さすがに最初は、でもおじさんって呼ぶのも。
And you're a bit too nervous.
当たり前でしょ。彼氏の親に会うのよ。
You seemed excited last night, no?
時間経ってだんだん緊張してきたのよ。
If you're that afraid to meet him, you can just not go, you know.
ここまで準備してきてそれはないわよ。素敵な彼女ってことをちゃんとアピールするんだから。
Still, you keep on going on about how you're gonna meet him, but where exactly you plan to do that? This is a girls' dormitory after all, so while Suzuka and I might live here, like Dad can just waltz on in.
そんなのハニ部屋の中に決まってるじゃない。私はキッチンで待機させてもらって、星屑さんと話し合いが終わったところで出ていく感じ。
Are you even allowed in my kitchen?
もう綾子さんの許可も取ってるし。
You sure work fast. Kinigawa, Dad, stop doing so much stuff behind my back!
お兄ちゃん、あ、みゆさんも。
Oops.
Suzuka じゃない。
どうしたの？すごい気合入ってるみたいだけど。
だってあんたたちのお父様が来るのよ。
ああ、挨拶するの？
だからもうバッチリ決めてきたつもり。
そっか。お兄ちゃん、そのお父さんだけど。
Have you heard anything from him?
もうそろそろ作って。
Yes, he also works fast.
ハニ部屋混んじゃう前に会うみたい。
Got it. Thanks, Suzuka.
もう来るんだ、お父様。
みゆさん、緊張してる？
そりゃそうよ。第一印象大事だし。
大丈夫、みゆさんだったら。万が一何かあれば、私もフォローするし。
その時は頼むわ。
Yeah, it kind of feels like Kagawa and Suzuka have started getting along well behind my back, too. I hadn't noticed it all before. I mean, Kagawa even left the dorm. And it's not just that. Wait, huh? Suzuka, since when have you been that kind to Kagawa?
日頃お世話になってるのもあるしね。
Really? Nobody here, though.
でも、しょっちゅう遊びに来てくれるでしょ？その時にコスメ分けてもらったりとか、どんな服が私に合うか教えてもらったりしてるし。
Huh, didn't know that.
全部あんたがいない時にしてたからね。
寮母の仕事してる時とかね。
将来の妹よ。そりゃ可愛がるに決まってるわ。
You've even been scheming on this front, huh? I guess that's why Suzuka hasn't been bugging me about having a girlfriend. Almost feels like Kinogawa been working in the shadows all along. My dad finally arrives.
ごめんください。
Just like he's just like walking up to like a customer or anything. Here's your order. Please. Is there anything else you would like? Oh, please excuse me for a second. Just starts blasting. Like, I don't know why, but just I imagine this man works a lot in the kitchen as well. As a man that can do the cook. And he just all of a sudden just reaches under his apron and just pulls out a gun. Alternatively, like, there's a fucking, like, almost like a kangaroo pouch on the apron. He just goes in there, gun. Welcome.
Oh, 久しぶりだな。
Here for the reservation under your tour, right? Let me take it to your table.
あれ、なんか塩対応なんだけど、もしかしてあいつのそっくりさん。これは失礼しました。
It's fine, just sit down already, you deadbeat.
久しぶりに会ったのになんだその対応は。
二人とも喧嘩しないの？お店の中なんだから。
鈴鹿、会いたかったぞ。
Don't try to hug her all of a sudden. Makes sense that Suzuka would react this way.
親子といえど、年頃の娘を抱きしめるのはセクハラ。
Also, what's with the blatant favoritism?
いや、俺は平等に愛情を注いでいるつもりだぞ。なんならここで今すぐお前のことも抱きしめて。
Just sit the hell down already! After making my dad sit down at his table, I head back to the kitchen. Seems Suzuka's gonna be keeping him company until Hoshikuzu gets here.
星屑さん、もうちょっとしたら来るって。
Got it, sir, for making such a racket just now.
謝んなくていいわよ。親子の感動の再会なんだし。
What about that seemed heartfelt?
へえ、あの人がすずちゃんたちのお父さん。みゆちゃん、挨拶するんでしょ？
So why is every rumor in the kitchen?
星屑さんとの話が終わったらね。
I will say one thing. Tamaki just kind of stopped existing the moment we got on the round, huh? Like, the only one... Like, same for Nozomi. The only ones that continued their existence out of the people that have routes are Suzuka, Tampopo, and Ayako. How tables turn. The guy waits in the kitchen, still anxious as all hell.
でも、みゆちゃんも残念だったわね。ここで働いてたら、オーダー取りに行くついでにご挨拶できたりしたかもなのに。そうですね。それに、バリバリ働いてるところも見せられたし。あやこさん、今だけ復帰させてもらっていいですか？
Hook, line, and sinker. It's really that desperate to leave a good impression on my dad.
みゆちゃんのファンがわっと来ちゃったらどうする？そもそもそれで迷惑かけないためにやめちゃったのに。もしそうなったら、他のお客様の迷惑にならないように落ち着かせます。うまくいかなかったら、迷惑かけるかもですけど。さすがにダメですか？いいわ。着替えてらっしゃい。
Is that really all it took?
せっかくの機会だし、私が焚きつけた感じだしね。ありがとうございます。制服、まだあるわよね。置いてます。落ち着いたら復帰するつもりだったので。じゃあ、着替えてきますね。
Is this video okay, Ayako?
そもそも私、あの子が辞める必要性も感じてなかったもん。あとは、このお店の経営理念もあるしね。
Letting students gain real-world work experience, right?
それがある以上、働く意思があれば受け入れないとね。
Ayako, I also want to thank you for doing all this.
お礼はいいわよ。さて、あとは実際どうなるか、かな？お待たせしました。
Oh, it's been a hot minute since I've seen her and I got up. The mask suits her so well, too.
それはいらなくない？取っちゃって大 大丈夫ですか？だってそれだとみゆちゃんってわかんないでしょ。その可愛い顔ちゃんと見せてきてあげて。はい。でも
Looks like she's hesitant over what may happen. Of course she is. If anything's gonna happen, I'll put on the Puton costume again. I'll even do the pig dance to distract everyone.
いや乙女ありがとう。
Hoshikusa finally arrives after a while. After making sure she's seated, Miu goes over to take her table's order.
ご注文をお伺いします。
おや、あんた復帰したのかい。
いろいろ落ち着きましたので。
で、何する？
そうですね。せっかくですし、なんか豪華なのを。
Jeez, what a show off. Well, I guess that means he's able to. He's managed to turn around his finances. So I hope. Don't tell me he plans on making Hoshikusa pay for his meal.
店員さんお願いします。
I'll be right over. Might not be that busy right now, but people are still coming in. Can't sit around and focus on Kitagawa and my dad. It's also weekend, so it'll start getting packed soon. Kitagawa and I, as well as the other girls, are going from table to table non-stop.
注文いいですか？はい、少々お待ちください。
Well, it seems our fears were all for naught in the end. There doesn't seem to be any nutty Kitagawa fans. Not even a single... Oh, MG, it's Miu-cha can be heard. They're just treating her like a normal, really cute waitress.
A プレートがお二つと B プレートがお一つ
Oh,
で
it's
す
been a
ね。
while since we got a thought bubble. Huh?
少々お待ちくださいませ。
She's kind of weird. Oh well, I guess things being quiet for once is also good. Hoshikusa and my dad also seem to be enjoying themselves. Things aren't getting crazy after all.
予想当たっちゃった。
Huh? Aiko, did you know things would turn out this way?
もしかしたら程度だけどね。バズったものって結構一過性の話題で終わるでしょ。
Yeah, I guess that's true.
で、実際にみゆちゃんはしばらく働いてなかったし、そのあたりはさすがにもう落ち着いてるかなって思ったの。
We'll see. So that's why Aiko had to take off her mask. That's great, Aiko. Of course, I would like to say wholeheartedly, but...
どうしたの？
Another worry is starting to creep up on me. Kitagawa seemed ready to take on anything that happened. So if literally nothing ends up happening, combine that with her thirst for attention, in the situation, things might get messy from her end because no one is giving a crap about her being here now. As that worry simmers in my mind, she comes back.
おかしい。おかしいわ。私が働いてるのに誰も何も言ってこない。
Oh shit.
前はあんなみゆちゃん目当ての人がいたのに、こんなことは許されないわ。
As she continues to grumble, she takes out her phone. Is she really about to post that she's working right now? Someone stop her!
落ち着いてください。
I just mentioned they phased out of existence, but no, they were just going full Rangda, hiding in the shadow for the fucking emergency takedown.
ここで人呼んだら本末転倒ですよ。いやー、話して。今だけでいいから私の人気を見せつけたいの。
Stop making such a fuss. I'm gonna take you out back. Kabuki, grab her phone.
没収です。やめて。拡散させて。
So that's the fucking context. I've seen her saying that line already entirely because of a fucking post from Kagami Games where I do believe fucking oh no, she had, it wasn't actually never and properly posted, was it? It was just sent as a screenshot where fucking Shonen P was like, she just found the perfect screenshot to fucking use for a tweet. And then it ended up never going out. So, in a way, it's just even more fitting. After tying herself out, Kitagawa finally chills out. You didn't have to try so hard, you know. You're just on shift like you normally would be.
だって息子の彼女が超人気者って知ったらお父様も鼻が高いかなって思う。そんな私が惚れてるあんたもすごいやつって感じで格が上がるでしょ。
Nah, just trying to do it for my
あ
sake.
とやっぱり私が注目されないのも嫌だし。
Scratch that, it was definitely for her own sake. Him, if he were to do all that, he doesn't even know that you're my girlfriend to begin with.
逆に後で知るのがいいんじゃない。
あの超可愛くてスタイルいい子、超人気だな。え、あの子お前の彼女だったの？
みたいな。
As if you'd say it for real, for real.
そこで私がおしとやかな感じで、人気だなんてそんな。この人がいつも支えてくれるからです。みたいにあんたを持ち上げれば完璧でしょ。
Who do you think you are?
そもそも拡散してもすぐには来れないんじゃない？ファンの人たちにもそれぞれの都合あるわけだし。そうかもですけど。呼んでも来ないかもしれない人より今来てるファンを大事にした方がいいわ。
More fans are here.
ほら、さっき来たあそこのテーブルの女の子たち。みゆちゃんのこと目で追ってたし、私の予想だけど多分ファンよ。
Oh, Nasi spotted Ayako.
来てたんですね。オーダーの時みゆちゃんが言ってあげて。わかりました。
すみません。
ほら来た、行ってきて。
Despite being on the verge of tears just a few seconds ago, Kitagawa is back to her energetic self.
お待たせいたしました。ご注文をお伺いします。
みゆちゃんですよね。本物ですよね。
はい、そうです。もしかしていろいろ見てくれてる人？
そうです。もうずっと応援してて。しばらく通って全然見かけなかったんですけど、
今日久しぶりにシフト入れてもらったの。
すっごいラッキー。握手とかいいです。私も。
全然大丈夫。あ、その後でご注文伺いますね。
We were fans, huh? Go figure.
ね、だいぶ自然体で接してるかな。
Yeah.
さっきまではなんか空回りしてたし。
That's just how she is. But that's also one of her charms.
しれっとのろけちゃって。
After a while, my dad and Hoshikuzu's conversation comes to an end. Suzuka and I go on break to talk with him for a bit. Of course, Ayako also kindly lets Kitagawa go on break.
何の話してたの？
いろいろお世話になってしまったからな。ついでに雑談交じりにまた3人で暮らしたいってことも話したな。こっちの仕事も続けられる目処が立ったしな。
That's the kind of stuff you should tell us about first.
それでどうなったの？
どうも何も、それはお前たちの気持ち次第だからな。で、実際どうだ？
お兄ちゃん、どうしたい？
Sorry, Dad, but I want to stay at the dorm. Not just about the money and Suzuka anymore. I just really like my job right now.
なら、私も同じ。寮のみんなともまだ一緒にいたいし。
そうか。二人とも同じか。親としてはちょっと寂しいけど、それならわかった。お前たちには苦労をかけ続けてきたからこそ、俺もお前たちを全力で助けていきたいと思ってる。いつでも帰れる場所は作っておくから、自分たちのやりたいように生きてくれ。
That's how that big decision came to pass. Feel thankful for my dad for having taken it so well.
で、 それはそれとして、この子は？
はじめまして、鬼怒川ゆめかと申します。
夢？え？
Oh, did Suzuka not know Kinugawa's real name either?
ご家族の話に入ってしまってすいません。ちょっと紹介していただきたくって。
紹介？俺に？
She's my girlfriend.
彼女？この子がお前の？こんな可愛くてなんか人気もあったっぽい子が？
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
いや、そうか。君が鬼怒川さんだね。星屑さんと話してる時も働いてる君のことがなんとなく印象に残っててね。
そうですか？
明るく接客してるし、しかもなんかお客さんと握手とかもしてたでしょ。ファンがつくような子なんだなとか思って話しながらチラ見してたんだよね。
ありがとうございます。
This is more or less the reaction Kinugawa was imagining earlier. I'm not sure if Kinugawa's a genius or if my dad's just an idiot. Well, Kinugawa seems happy about it, so it's all good, I guess. It's all over her face. She's super happy about things going her way.
いやでも、
どうしたの？そんなミュウさんのこと見て。
いや、店の中でも思ってたんだけど、鬼怒川さんどっかで見たことあるなーって。
言い方が気色悪い。
なんで純粋な疑問なのに。
Have you met her before?
いやいや、リアルで見たら絶対覚えてるって。
あ、それじゃあ多分 SNS じゃないですか？私 SNS でいろいろ活動してまして。
活動？インフルエンサー的な？
Even knows about that, huh?
はい、みゆちゃって名前でやってます。
みゆちゃん！
Oh, what's up with them all of a sudden?
嘘！本物？本当にみゆちゃん？
なんかファンの人みたいな反応。
いや、だって俺普通にインスタ見てたもん。めっちゃバズってたプールのやつとかも。
ありがとうございます。
So your followers are?
いい年して若い女の子のインスタ見るとか。
なんだよ、いいだろ。忙しい中の一時の癒しなんだから。みゆちゃんも他の子たちもこの疲れたおじさんの心に安らぎと華やかさを与えてくれて。
I'm just gonna go.
いや、ちょっと待て。みゆちゃんが息子の彼女とか信じられない。
Didn't you see me when she went live?
交際宣言は結構大々的にしたんですけど。
見たくても見れなかったんだよ。だって俺ブロックされちゃったから。
どうせ気色悪い文章を送ったからとかでしょう。
多分そうかなって思ってた。
So did you or did you not? I see my dad off after the impromptu meet and greet comes to an end. I'm taking Kinugawa all the way home.
あー、緊張した。
Same, but for completely different reasons. I didn't want to know what my dad was. I didn't want to know that my dad was the type to like teens posts on Insta. By the way, she didn't end up unblocking my dad to keep up with her policy of blocking guys on site. Oh yeah, I'm your boy. I'm your son's girlfriend. I'm gonna keep you blocked though. You fucking creep. Eventually ended up compromising in the meantime by settling on making him a family account with Suzuka.
でも、まあ安心したわ。ちゃんと挨拶もできたし、アピールもできたっぽいし。
Everything went just as you said it would, huh?
だから言ったじゃない。これで家族公認よね。
Well, at least from my family. We managed to get Suzuka's approval behind my back. All that's left for me is to meet your family then. That's strange. Kinda like when I called her Yumeka.
まあそういう機会があったらね。
Now that I think about it, we've never talked about her family. I've I never overheard her talk about the topic with the rumors either. What's your family like, Yumeka?
どんなか
Is that my reaction again? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
別にそういうわけじゃないんだけど、はあ、この際だからあんたには話しておこうかしら。私さ、一人暮らししてるでしょ？
Yeah, since before you moved into the dorm.
それって両親と話が合わないからなの。話が合わないっていうか、理解を示してくれない？
In what way?
私の活動とか生き方とかそういうことに。別に仲が悪いってわけじゃないのよ。ただ私からすればちょっと頑固ってだけ。
So they're always lecturing you, basically?
そうね。世間体とかもあるのかもだけどさ、うち結構裕福っていうかそれなりの家だし。
She's pretty clearly trying to underplay it. Based on what she said, and I'm willing to bet that her family's loaded.
そもそも考え方にちょっとズレがある感じなのよね。だから全然私のこと分かってくれない。 SNS 中心で活動したいって言った時も文句言われたし。
But they think you didn't have what it takes.
そりゃ当然よ。わけわかんないことしないでちゃんと勉強して普通に生きてほしいって言われたし。
But you're doing pretty well, aren't you?
今はね。でもその時は何の結果もなかった。だから親の言いたいことは理解できたけど納得もできなかったわけ。
That'd be the reason you moved out.
そうね。私一人でもできるって証明してやるって。やっぱり文句は言われたけどそれでも構わず出てきたわ。
So?
心配してくれるのも分かってるんだけどね。でもやっぱり理解はしてくれないって感じかな。
That was my first time hearing about her family situation. She's also had it tough in a different way than I did.
念話をしとくけど親を嫌ってるんじゃないのよ。だからそのうち八乙女のことも紹介する。
See, got it.
はあ、
Seem to be done with the conversation. Get going, let's out a huge sigh.
なんかこのこと話したらすっきりしたわ。別に隠してるわけでもないんだけど他の子には家のこと言ったりしてなかったし。
Oh, so I'm the first person you ever talked about you ever talked with about this.
いい機会だったからね。それにあんたの家族を見たのもきっかけだったのかも。なんだかんだ言って仲良さそうだったし。
Is that really what it looks like?
うん。少し羨ましくなっちゃったくらい。
Well, I guess we do get along, all things considered. We tend to be able to meet each other in the middle.
お父様だってあんたたちの意見尊重してたでしょ。
Yeah, he did let us stay at the dorm after all.
うちの親もあんな風に理解あったらなとか思っちゃった。
Sure, parents are probably still against what she does for a living, which is why you don't have to worry about me.
何がよ。
When it comes to how you live your life, I want to be as understanding as possible. And that's not something that's ever going to change.
そこは分かってるつもり。きっとあんたならこの先私のどんな一面を見ても変わらず接し続けてくれるって確信してるわ。私も絶対そうだしね。
So no matter how many secrets I may be hiding, you'll keep on loving me?
秘密も何もあんた嘘下手じゃない。
I'm just real good at it.
そうは思えないけど、まあ仮にどんなとんでもない秘密があったとしてもさっきあんたが言った通り愛し続けることに変わんない。
You gotta appreciate, like, oh, so you'd love me even no matter what secrets I keep. Like, you gotta appreciate hearing that and then just responding with, like, what fucking secrets? You suck at keeping those. Let's see. Even if it turned out to have a really fucked up fetish.
そんなの持ってたらもう私にぶつけてるでしょ。もしかして超 ラブノーマルなの我慢してるとか？
As if, why are you so interested anyway? Actually, this is the sort of conversation we should be having in the middle of the street. And we should probably talk about this somewhere with less people around, don't you think?
じゃあこのまま私の部屋寄ってく？歩いてる途中で考えてたんだけど。
About my fetishes?
違うわよバカ。お互いの秘密のことについて。後から知ってびっくりするよりも今のうちに話しちゃえることは話せない？
So just lay everything out on the table?
せっかくだしね。それに隠し事はなしでいきたいし、私の家の事情話した後だから余計にそう思っちゃった。
Well, I suppose. There are one or two things I haven't said yet, of course. The issue is that I don't know just how big of an impact you can take.
ま、私はさっき言った通り、何を知っても愛してるって気持ちには変わらないけどね。
Oh, in that case, doing a lot of gummies recently.
お菓子のグミよね。
When you eat them, the feeling of kissing comes to mind.
びっくりっていうより嬉しくなるんだけど。
Is that the opposite effect?
私の存在を常に感じたいと思ってるって受け取れるし。
That's what you'd expect with this reaction from her.
もうちょいパンチある秘密聞けるかと思っちゃった。
Well, thought it would be decently shocking considering the type of person I am.
全然聞いてない。
Would it have the opposite effect then?
好きだからこそ驚かないのかしら。
Would that mean that no matter what I say, you would never be shocked?
そうかもね。
Anyway, your turn now.
私もジャブ程度になっちゃうかもだけど。
That's fine, bring it on.
この間のラブホのエッチ、内緒でスマホで撮ってた。
Why am I surprised, actually? That's not just shocking, that's a whole ass lightning strike.
会えないときはその動画見ながら一人でしてる。
And there she goes, disapproving that lightning never strikes the same place twice. You gotta be kidding, surely. This is a wild series of sentences.
暴露大会って趣旨で嘘つくわけないでしょ。
When did you start recording?
お風呂から出た後、
I didn't notice at all.
あんたがお風呂の用意している間にスマホで準備してたのよ。で、撮れたのがこれ。
Kitagawa comes close to me and shows me her phone. Are you serious? I mean, technically that wouldn't have to be censored because there was no actual, like, loot bits, but you... I'm sorry. Are you serious?
ほら、特にこのあんたが行きそうなとこ。ここなんて何度見返しても全然飽きなくて。
Phone acquired.
あ、これちょっと返しなさいよ、商売道具なんだから。
Don't use it to secretly record us having sex! What are you gonna do if it ever gets leaked? Never mind me, I don't even want to begin to imagine Kitagawa's old face leaking to the rest of the world.
私のセキュリティ舐めてるわけ？
You never know with these things. Anyway, I'm gonna delete it.
こら待ちなさい。スマホ返せ。
Despite her yapping, I stand my ground. Somehow I managed to fully delete the sex tape from her device. Here, you can have it back now.
マジで消された。会えない時に寂しくないように工夫したのに。
Figure out another way.
これが最高の方法だと思ったのよ。
I'm gonna say it again. What we were planning to do if it ever leaked.
だから大丈夫だって言ったじゃないの。
And how are you so sure about that?
私が大丈夫って言ったら大丈夫なのよ。もうパソコンからデータ移さないと。
This girl make copies! Delete it from there too.
やだ、会えない時どうすりゃいいのよ。
That's not the problem here. Just delete it.
絶対やだ。
I don't want anyone else to see you like that.
それなら消す代わりに私の寂しさを埋める動画を撮らせなさいよ。あんたがしこってる動画とか。それなら万が一流出しても私にはノーダメージでしょ。
That'd mean my death, though. In society, that is.
じゃあどうすりゃいいのよ。会えないし、あんたの顔も見れないってなったら寂しくて私が死んじゃうでしょ。そうならないために動画撮ってたのに。
What a picture to do then?
エッチ中のあんたの写真。
Let's set aside the sex of the situation for now.
写真じゃダメよ。足りないもん。
Calling every single day without fail, though.
声だけでも足りない。前はそれだけでもなんとかなったけど、何か一つでも足りなきゃ今はダメなのよ。てかぶっちゃけ動画でも物足りなかったし。
I got it. I got it. You'll need me to be there in person, right? In that case, I'll meet up with you every day.
本当に？絶対？
I'm lonely if I don't, right? I also get lonely when I don't get to see you, so we'll do it.
私が寮に行けない時も来てくれる？
Yeah, I'm sure to. It being every day is for sure gonna leave me with even less free time. That's just for now, anyway. We got our plans to come back to the dormitory eventually, after all.
じゃあそれで手を打つわ。
Of course. Alright. Now go ahead and delete that sex tape from the computer.
でもせっかくの思い出を消すのは。
Just delete it, for fuck's sake. We don't need the transition screen right now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Watch there be like fucking 30 minutes of the route left or some dog shit like that. That would be typical, wouldn't it? Bye.